Hey, do you have a root canal treated tooth, or are you thinking about getting this procedure done? Stick around because today we're going to go over 3 censored facts that I know you're going to want to listen to that have a huge impact on your health. Let's get into it right now. So I know the information you're about to hear today is going to probably be very surprising to you. And I'm going to tell you that for 2 reasons. One, for me, I've been in the industry, the health and fitness industry, for over 30 years, and I only learned about this information just a few years ago. And number 2, if you look at this kind of information and try to find out what's going on with root canals and are they dangerous or not, most all the sites are going to tell you that the tooth is completely healthy after you get this treatment, and nothing could be further from the truth. Hi, I'm Jonathan Landsman, creator of naturalhealth365.com, and for over 30 years I've been in the health and fitness industry, created over almost 500 programs, and interviewed well over 200 of the best integrative healthcare providers in the world, including some of the best biological dentists you can imagine. So many of them in the last few years have really warned me about root canal treatments. And today we are going to cover 3 of the most censored facts about root canals. So let's just get right into it. And actually, before I get into it, why don't we just first say to you, if you've got a root canal treatment or if you're thinking about it, please post your comments down below in our YouTube channel here. Make sure you subscribe, ask all the questions that you want. I personally am going to try to answer as many of those questions as I can. So, let us know where you're at, whether you have a root canal treatment or you're thinking about one. Are you happy with the dentist that you have? And if you have any questions around this topic that we're about to cover, please just ask and I'll be happy to answer them. So let's get into it. Censored fact number 1, every single root canal treated tooth is a dead tooth. And that's a big difference from what you'll see on the internet when you look up this information. In fact, they'll actually tell you, conventionally speaking, that root canal treated teeth, when the procedure is done, is actually a healthy tooth. And again, like I said to you before, nothing could be further from the truth. They go into that tooth, they burrow it all out, they take out the material, they sever the nerve, and what's left behind, yes, you save your tooth, but it is a dead tooth. Which leads me to the second biggest censored fact about root canal treated teeth. Since this tooth is dead, over time, if left unaddressed, every single one of these teeth become infected. And that's a serious problem. Take my wife, for example. She had 3 of these teeth treated this way. Nothing seemed to be a problem at all over time, but intuitively, she felt like something was wrong. And then after a lot of the interviews that I've done with a lot of the best biological dentists in the world, she really got alerted to this issue and knew to get rid of these teeth. Now, mind you, you have to get with a good biological dentist, get the area cleaned out properly, and the tooth pulled. But when she did that, every single tooth was infected. And so many of the other dentists I've spoken to have said every single tooth that they've seen that they've pulled out of somebody's mouth is fully infected, especially if you're looking at having that tooth in your mouth, which many people do. Millions and millions of people have it sitting in their mouth for years and years, if not decades. Very important to understand this. The third one maybe isn't as surprising, but it's equally important to point out today. The third most censored fact, and it's one that's astonishing to me, stunning, is that every conventionally trained physician knows that infections, toxins create chronic inflammation. And that's what's happening on a low level consistently with somebody with a root canal treated tooth. They've got chronic inflammation, and that is the foundation of chronic disease that we see all over the place. When you're thinking about heart disease issues, when you're talking about cancer, or all kinds of immune-related issues like autoimmune disorders, over 100 different autoimmune conditions, all stem from a foundation of chronic inflammation. This is an important point. Why would we want to do anything that's creating this kind of chronic infection in our body and chronic inflammation of any kind. So the bottom line is, think about it this way as well. Nowhere else in medicine would they leave a dead body part inside of you. That's exactly what they're doing with a root canal treated tooth. That tooth is dead. So again, if you have one of these, don't panic. There is a way of properly extracting that tooth and cleaning it out. There are a lot of options you can go over with a biological dentist that's well trained in this. Again, if you have questions, be sure to post your comments down below. In our YouTube channel, which as you can see here, we're trying to do something very different now and try to post on a regular basis all kinds of information that'll help you live a healthier life. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like this video if you did. Let us know what you think below this video, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care.